what's Save the World Army about? Like, what's your belief and understanding? And let's say you were to get everything accomplished in terms of what you'd like. What does the world look like for people who follow Save the World Army?
Well, I've been an activist since 2001 when I found out about 9/11 being an inside job. And then I was at university and I was protesting the war, first in Afghanistan, then in Iraq. And over the years, I learned more and more and became more vocal on the internet. I was doing YouTube shows for several years. And about 4 years ago, in fact, 1,611 days ago, I founded the Save the World Army and launched Operation Save the World to coalesce the people who were supporting my message, but I wanted to bring about organized resistance because I know that the enemy fears organized resistance. So I continue doing what I've been doing, protesting, reaching out to people, doing online streams, building the army. And we are a peaceful organization who are using all methods and all means available to us to expose the government system and to bring them down and to set the people free. And to answer the second part of your question, what does the world look like? I don't want to be a politician. I don't want to be the prime minister. I don't want to be the president. I'm an anarchist philosophically. So I believe in no government. Anarchy comes from the Greek, a and archons. So no government, no masters, no rulers. I would like a world where voluntarism is the main way that people interact with each other, not coercion, not force throughout, which is the way the government are controlling the people.
So there is no politician internationally that you'd agree with?
None, bro. I wouldn't trust them as far as I could hip throw them.
Had to use a jiu-jitsu reference, so you know you're going to get me with the jiu-jitsu references, bro. Like none whatsoever.
Zero. Like these politicians are living in luxury while the people are poor, while the people are being abused. They are liars. They're just using the people for their own power and growing fat off the oppression of the general populace. I don't trust not one of them, not one political party do I support. I don't believe in the concept of party politics. It's basically two sheep, or in fact two wolves.
Yeah,
and
I
one
don't
sheep.
believe in two-party politics either.
Yeah. The whole system is fraudulent. To say it's corrupt would be an understatement. Corruption is maybe one rotten apple in a barrel, but the whole stinking barrel is rotten. And I don't think giving any credence to the system by voting or supporting anyone who may agree with some things you believe in, like if someone supports the legalization or decriminalization of cannabis, which I support, yeah, that's great, but I don't support that politician because they still support the vaccines, they still support the taxation system and the military complex as well.
So have you said it, and we'll get to the attacks that the mainstream's having on you and what Gladys even tweeted about you, which I thought was childish as shit. But so you said earlier that 9/11 was when you sort of first started looking at everything. Was that the point where you were like, this whole thing's fucked? When was it like a Tower 7 thing? Was it a angles of the airplane or angles of explosion or just unexplainable like so much heat that the building blows up? There's so many things of 9/11 that I've tried to look up myself as well to try and make sense of it, because it's hard to make sense of that. And then the wars following it, we understand that now the wars don't make sense and we should have never went into those wars.
Still there.
So there is a hard amount of people that correlate wanting to go into the war to the attack on essentially its own people, which is what it's called. What in that era At what point? Because that seems am I right to say that was the triggering point that in your mind that switched everything and got you onto this path of the Save the World Army?
Definitely.
That's when you got to worry.
Yeah.
If someone's being polite to you, if an Australian man is being polite, ooh, that's bad.
That's bad.
That's bad.
That's bad.